Okay, we're live.
All right. When you sing, yeah, it's you're a little soft, but you sounded great once you were a little bit closer. Do you think it'd be okay to play about 15 increments? Okay, thank you. You're so accommodating. You must have worked with the phone. Y'all actually did your job, didn't you? What in the world? Okay. 48. Oh yeah, he had a, I know, isn't that crazy? He shaved it one day when I was outside playing on the play. Oh my gosh, I came inside, I was terrified. Because I'd never seen that one. I was 5. Didn't know who he was. Okay, here we go. Stand by. And a good Saturday morning. Happy New Year, everybody here listening to the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ. And we're broadcasting live once again from the historic Earl Theater, home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, for the first installment of the merry-go-round broadcast of 2026. That's going to be hard to get used to. 26. I just got used to 25. And it's a good thing I'm only 25 years old, because if I was any older, I would really be having it tough right now. That's a joke, people. I'm way older than that. But anyways, we're having a good time here at the Earl Theater. And, you know, as it is, sometimes people are very busy over the holidays, but we have not had this group on in quite a while. And I called them to see if I could get them for today, because I had a cancellation. And I'm so excited they're going to be with you for the entirety of today's program. So help me welcome for part 1 and part 2 of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round, High Country Grass.
Thank you, Jenny. Cry holy unto the Lord, cry holy unto the Lord. For if I could, I surely would stand on that rock Moses stood. So to run and hide your face, and run and hide your face. So to run unto the rocks and hide your face, for God and God no hiding place. Cry holy unto the Lord, cry holy unto the Lord. For if I could, I surely would stand on that rock Moses stood. Thank y'all for having us here out today, and it's the first of the new year here. We'd like to thank WPAQ for allowing us to take part in the session, especially those sessions here. So hopefully we'll have something everyone likes. We've got a big variety here, and we'll try Love the Mountains. Two trees on the hillside of the mountain, always looking up toward the sky. Reminds me of my mama and my papa, who lived there 80 years before they died. A bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside like heaven, my mom and dad are resting there today. The burning of the greenwood on the fireplace, the falling snow around the redbud tree, the branches of the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters of gentle spring. A bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Now Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first settled down. He talked about the love of the mountains and the love that they shared together there. A bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. A bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Yes, my mom and dad are resting there today. Thank y'all very much. I will slow it down a little bit and get Darrell Lester to do a good gospel song here. Thank you. A little rock of my soul. Once I wandered and said, so far from my home, wayward and burdened, I walked all alone. And there at a meeting, I heard Jesus say, come to the altar, I'll save you today. The rock of my soul and my shield. The rock of my soul, praise God, He has willed. There's one thing for sure, there's one thing I know, forever He'll be Well, I struggled that night, no peace could I find, searching in vain, untangle my mind. Then the Spirit of God descended on me, breaking my chains and setting me free. The rock of my soul, my sword and my shield. The rock of my soul, praise God, He is real. There's one thing for sure, there's one thing I know, forever He'll be the rock of my soul, forever He'll be the rock of my soul. That's Mr. Darrell Jester from Boonville, North Carolina. These are yesterday picking with the High Country Brass Band. And now we'll get Mr. Jack Hope to play one over here on the mountain.
Since I'm sounding a lot weird today, so let's just do me and Bobby McGee. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, heading for the train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Where the Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, took us all the way to Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana and was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. And with the windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, finally sang of every song but freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. But that was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my song. Standing right beside me, going through everything I've done. Every night she kept me cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, searching for a home I hope she'd find. And I trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when nothing. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di, la-di-da-di-da. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di, la-di-da-di-di. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee.
Yeah. radio problem. Little radio was lost. Little one about this big. Here it is right here, see? Anyways, I found it. It's right where I left it. So we're doing a great job here on the merry-go-round. Our special guests are High Country Grass, and we're going to send things back to you, Bob King. I believe we need to hear a word from our friends over at Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina, and then we'll be back with more music coming up here from the stage of the Earl Theater for part 1 and part 2 of the merry-go-round. That's High Country Grass. We'll be back right after this. Thank you so much, Bob King. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, we are broadcasting live from the historic Earl Theater, home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, and this portion of today's show is being brought to you by Price Power Equipment, and they are your Toro dealer. You can keep your gear moving with Echo. Also, you can kits, everything you need to power through the season and keep your tools running like new. That is the Echo You Can kit. Also, they feature Husqvarna products as well. And you want to make sure that you check with Price Power Equipment. When winter hits hard, your gear should hit harder, power through snow with the PAS Pro paddle, and then keep walkways moving with the RB85W spreader, built for pros who own every season. Stop in and check out Price Power Equipment for all your winter Echo equipment needs. That's Price Power Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina, North Bridge Street. Once again, your local Stihl and Echo dealer in Elkin, North Carolina. So check with them for any of that product that you may need. Price Power Equipment bringing you this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. And I would like to welcome our YouTube watchers. Thank you so much. We are proud to be back on YouTube, hopefully. We don't mess up too bad. When Sam was out, I had everybody sideways. Anybody see that? That was really good. Had to find out what we did wrong, but thank goodness he's back and got the YouTube going right, and it's not sideways as far as I know. So anyways, we'll back to more music now as well. Our special guest, High Country Grass. Charles, what you got picked out for us next?
Thank you, Jenny. We're going to get Mr. Jerry out here to do Love, Please Come Home.
As I read this letter that I write to you, sweetheart, I hope you'll understand that you're the only love I knew. Please forgive me if you can, sweetheart, I beg to come home tonight. I'm so blue all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, love is so home right there. very much.
Well, back in the days of my childhood, in the evening when everything was still, I used to sit and listen to the bark sounds with my dad in the old country hills. I love the way back to the old home. The road winds on up the hill, but there is no light in the window that shines on your where I live. Now soon my childhood days were over. I had to leave my home. Other than called heaven, I was left in this world not alone. I'm on my way back to the old home. The road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on over where I live. Well, high in the hills of old Kentucky, it's the fondest spot in my memory. I'm on the way back to the old home, and a light in the wind I long to see. I'm on the way back to the old home. The road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shines on go where I live. That shines on go where I live.
Good job, Doc. I think we'll slow it back down, see if we can get Jerry to do, Under the Boardwalk, since it's cold and we can think about at the beach.
Everybody that hates cold weather, this is for you. Because this is about a summer song.
Get the right gear.
When the sun beats down, there's a tar upon the roof. And your shoes get so hot, with your tired feet will fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. Oh, thinking of my baby, where I'll be. Under the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. can hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and French fries they sell under the boardwalk down by the sea. Yeah, oh, hanging with my baby, where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out under the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
All right, we'll go back to another bluegrass song. Let me introduce our good bass player up here, Mr. Jimmy Gregory. He keeps us all in time, keeps us together. Probably the calmest one in the bunch.
Got to work for the phone company.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 2 phone company retirees up here. Let's try, Dumbo Waterfall. We pulled them out of the hat here, so hopefully they'll come out good.
Down by the waterfall, where the waters run so cool, that old secret's ever falls from the lips of the fool. Jennifer was 17, the same age as I. She had lived next door to us since we were 5. She knew I loved her dearly, I told her many a time. I look forward to the day when she would be all mine. Down by the waterfalls, where the waters run so cool, that old secret's ever falls from the lips of a fool. Well, Jimmy Jones was married and had a family, and I just couldn't understand why they did this to me. They both were scared, but all they thought I'd do is tell his wife. Faces turned to mass fear before I took their lives. Down by the waterfalls, where the waters run so cool, that old secret's ever falls from the lips of a fool. People thought that Jennifer just up and ran away. Jamie Jones had disappeared to mystery today. Many years have come and gone, but vividly I recall, and only I alone know what's behind the waterfall. Down by the waterfall, where the waters run so cool, that old sea
that was a good one, very motivational for the upcoming 2026 year. But anyways, that's such as most bluegrass music, not all, but anyways, it tells a good story though. Right now, it is the bottom of the hour, so we're gonna go ahead and send things back to Bob King and get a quick look at the weather forecast, and also remind you that this portion of today's merry-go-round is being brought to you by Price Tire Equipment over in Elkin, North Carolina. And we'll hear about the weather for this first week of the year, and then we'll be back with more music from our special guest, High Country Grass. We'll be back right after this. You related to the ones to the Utts and Kano? Yeah. I know a lot. Now, you relate to Randy? Randy and Trish? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's great. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you so much, Bob King, and appreciate you once again. Also, want to say hey to Ron. He's listening in from over in Martinsville, North Carolina. Martinsville, Virginia, rather. That's what happens when you try to do two things at once. You forget your states. He's hot off the trail. He was down at the Orange Bowl in Miami, but back now and got the merry-go-round tuned in. So anyways, thank you for tuning us in. Ron, appreciate you. And right now with that, we'll go right back to more music with our special guest, High Country Grass. Charles, what you got picked out for us next?
Thank you, Jeannie. We're gonna get Jack to do it's one of my favorite songs he does. It's a Chris Stapleton song called Run Maggie Run.
Let me tell you a story about a good friend of mine. Somebody left her in a shopping cart in a parking lot for us to find. Just a fuzzy black pup, she was hungry and feeling alone. We put her in the back seat, told her we'd taken her home. Well now, run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be as free as you are wild. Well, a few kids later, we moved down on the farm. She followed them kids around, she kept them free from harm. And she loved to chase a squirrel and play out in the snow. She'd take off like a bullet, oh, you ought to see her go. Well now, run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be as free as you are wild. It was raining on a Monday, or the day that Maggie died. She woke up and couldn't use her legs, so I laid down by her side. Put her head on my hand like she'd done so many times. I told her she was the good dog, and I told her goodbye. Well, now, run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be as free as you are wild. Well, I had a revelation as a tractor dug the hole. I can tell you right now that dog she had soul. And I thought to myself as we buried her on the hill, I never knew me a better dog. You know, I guess I never will. Oh, now, run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be as free as you are wild. You now run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Run, Maggie, run, be as free as you are wild.
Good, Jack.
Oh, I don't, you know what, Jack? I want to comment on that because I'm standing up here. We had a little dog. Who else is in the audience or on the stage had a dog that really meant a lot? Probably a lot. Yep. We had one named Little Man, and my parents kept it for all through when I was growing up. And anybody that knew my dad, Jerry just commented and said that your dad had a huge beard and he was kind of scary looking, like Jack, but Jack never looked scary. My dad was really huge and he did look scary. Jack is never looked scary, but he had a big beard like that. Anyways, we had a little dog, and his name was Little Man. It's very, very ingenious name, isn't it, Little Man? And that was a dog. But anyways, when that dog went, the big man, he cried, you know. So that's what that song made me think about. It's a great song. Chris Stapleton, I guess he wrote that, didn't he, Jack? So, talented music. I like it done bluegrass, though. What do y'all think? I like it done that way. We're going to go ahead and do about 2 more numbers as we check the old iPhone here. We've got 5 minutes till we need to take another break, if that'll be all right with y'all. So why don't we do 2 songs and then we'll take another break, if that'll be all right with the group.
All right, we get Jared to do It's a Lonesome Field.
It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about you. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. Well, love in Cincinnati, the love was true, for she told me so. I gave her rings and all my money, was it right off to, I'll never know. But it's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about me. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I wish that I was in Kentucky with Mama and Papa dear. There's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about me. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. When you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road, nobody cares a thing about me. The heavy load, the heavy load, the heavy load, the heavy load.
We get Darrell up here doing that, and he does a lot of good gospel numbers. I don't know when he's got picked out. He does them all good.
When I'm down and I'm so tried, He is always by my side. If I falter or run, He is there. He's my God. I need no compass to show my way. He will lead me day by day. If I only in Him abide, He is there and He's my guide. When my heart is so filled with pain, and oh, Satan comes back again, well, I just run for the mountainside. He is there and He's my God. I need no compass to show my way. He will lead me day by day. If I only in Him abide, He is there and He's my guide. Yes, Jesus leads me and He's my guide.
I love these gospel songs too. We need to take a real quick break and send things back to you, Bob King, and we'll be back with more music from our special guests in High Country Grass. We'll be back right after this. you so much, Bob King. Appreciate you this Saturday morning as well. Great to be a part of the WPAQ family. And also heard from Miss Pat Hyatt. She's listening in. I want to tell the group they're doing a real good job. So thank you. I know the Sugarloaf Mountain Band will be on the air with us again soon. I do want to tell you this, who'll be here next week, just so I've got that down. Just Cause Gospel Band will be here on January the 10th, along with the Gospel Melodies. So we'll have a mostly gospel show next Saturday, which is great. And Steve Marshall on High Road, who was scheduled to be here today, but they had managers out at the store where he works. He works for Lowe's Foods, and there were managers out, and so he had to work today. They're going to be on the merry-go-round January the 17th. So once again, thank you to High Country Grass coming in at the last minute, and we appreciate y'all. Right now, we'll go back 2 more music and play up until the top of the hour. Looks like we can probably do about 3 numbers before we take another break. Let's welcome back High Country Grass.
All right, thank you, Jenny. I hope everybody got what they needed for Christmas or what they wanted for Christmas. My wife, she tried to get me to buy her a mop, and I wouldn't do it. I refused to buy her a mop. Because I thought that she keeps the weeds out of the garden good enough and she didn't need the tired mop. Well, I guess we better play a song. We got requests for it called Soggy Dog.
Standing on the corner of low down blues, great big hole in the bottom of my shoes. Honey, let me be son dog. Let me be your son dog, or I won't be your man dog. Honey, let me be son dog. Now look at your Sal, I know you run down stocking and worn out shoe. Honey, let me be son dog. Let me be your son dog, or I won't be your man dog. Honey, let me be son dog. Sitting on log, finger on trigger and eye on hog. Honey, let me be your son dog. Let me be your son dog, or I won't be your man dog. Honey, let me be your son dog. Let me be your son dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your son dog. Let me be your son dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your son dog. Thank you. Sorry about the tuning, but it'd be a lot worse if I did.
that coal mine town in West Virginia. I love Jenny and I guess I always will. Well, I thought I always wanted to ramble. I thought I'd never settle down. Well, I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mine town. I like the sound of coal drums back in the hills of Quantico. Beautiful mountains all around me. With Virginia, you have won my heart and soul. Well, I thought I'd always want to ramble. I thought I'd never settle down. Well, I met her in the hills of West Virginia. I thought I'd always want to ramble. I thought I'd never settle down. Well, I met her in the hills of West Virginia, in the heart of a coal mine town. Yes, in the heart of a coal mine town.
Well, we get Jack singing that. We jammed for 3 hours last night. Voice got kind of red, but it still sounds a little good.
She comes from Silver Spoon, Golden Rule, private school, never missed Sunday church. I come from blue collar, low dollar, out here where concrete meets old red dirt. And I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. But it's strong. You bet I thank my maker. She keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, you know she's my biggest fan. Lord, it's a little old piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. She's got a wicked smile, angel eyes, every guy's wanting to hold her close. Oh, she's pretty sin, like the sun sinking down on the California coast. But she keeps on loving me, she loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, you know she's my biggest fan. Oh, it's a little old piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. And I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. But as long as she lets me, I'll take her wherever she wants me to take her. She keeps on loving me. She loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride. You know she's my biggest fan. Oh, it's a little old piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why.
Oh, that's great, Jack. Thank you so much, and we do appreciate High Country Grass. And it is time, though, at the top of the hour, that we're going to take a real quick break and hear the news and weather. Also, I want to say hey to Sue Nestor. She's listening in and said the group is doing a mighty fine job. So thank you for listening in, Sue, as well, and hope you can be back on the merry-go-round again real soon. Right now, we're going to hear news and weather and sports or whatever else we have to do. We'll be back in about 9 minutes or so with more music from High Country Grass. We'll be back. You're listening to the Voice of the Blue Ridge. This is AM 740 along with FM 106.7, the Voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.
He said, I'm not buying you that for Christmas, and I said, but I won't.
That's so funny. Y'all go, I'm serious, you can go get a drink, whatever you need to do, 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm got 7 minutes or so now, I'd rather you be back in 7 minutes. No, he didn't. He was like, he said exactly who it was. He's a big music person. Yeah, yeah. He wasn't there. He wasn't there. I don't know. Forgot who it was. He texted me just a minute. He started 1 second and he said it's called I'm great. Maybe. I don't know. Thank you so much, Bob King. Appreciate you. And I just want to say yay for the Stewart Community Hospital because I know that community has really been wondering about what's going to happen there. So hopefully that all works out for the best. Also, thank you, people. I'll omit someone, but I'd like to thank Willie Sue. Always brings me such nice gifts. She does it all year round. I don't feel like you have to do any more because you give me so many. But I just want to say I appreciate you. Thank you. You've been a faithful listener for so many years and faithful to the merry-go-round. Also, Mark, my new friend, helping me on the sound, and thank you for that. Takes some weight off my shoulders. I appreciate that. And also want to say thanks to all the groups that have played over 2025 and all of our YouTube watchers and everybody, all that right into one big thank you. And I apologize once again if I omit anyone. Right now, though, we're going to go back to more music, and if it's all right with the group, what we'll do is we'll play 3 songs and we'll take a break, and then another 3 songs, take a break for right now. That'll be a couple times through. So, thank you so much. Let's welcome back to the stage High Country Grass.
Thank you, Jenny. We're going to send this one out to Sue Nestor up at Wildwood Farms and Judy and Bob Bowman that owns Wildwood. Sue runs the jam up there, and I hope she likes this song. I think we're the only group that ever played it up there, as far as I know. It's called Sweet City Woman.
Well,
boom, 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 si boom, 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 si boom, 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 si boom, 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 si boom, 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 boom. So long, ma, so long, ma, so long, neighbors and friends. I can see your face, I can hear your voice, I can almost touch you. Sweet, sweet city woman. Banjo me, got a feeling the same. Yeah. Sweet, sweet city woman. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Sweet, 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 sweet city woman. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Sweet, sweet city woman. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Sweet, 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 sweet city woman. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
We're going to do a whole song. Some of you may have heard it, some of you may not. But it's called Hello Happiness Again. Hello happiness again. I've been wondering where in the world you've been. Good to see you, my long lost friend. Hello, happiness again. Can't believe what I see in this mirror that I'm looking in. There's a smile on my face. Ain't seen it since I don't know when. When I lost you, girl, I felt my whole world fall apart. Left me behind, trying to find me to love my broken heart. Hello, happiness again. I've been wondering where in the world you've been. Good to see you, my long lost friend. Hello, happiness again. When I was lonely and down, you tore the pride right out of the room. Now I welcome you home. I've been living here too long in this loneliness without you. Hello, happiness again. I've been wondering where in the world you've been. It's good to see you, my Lord. happiness again. Oh, happiness again. I've been wondering where in the world you've been. Good to see you, my long lost friend. Hello, happiness again. Hello, happiness again. Good to see you, my long lost friend. Good to see you, my long lost friend. Hello, happiness again.
All right, we'll try one year. We definitely never played yet. It requires a little bit of clapping. It's called Clap for the Wolfman.
Oh, no.
That for the Wolfman, he gonna raise your records high. That for the Wolfman, he gonna dig him till the day he dies. Look me run, run, and the took a girl that were friends of mine. I was on my moonlight drive. Snuggled in, but baby, just one kiss. She said, no, no, no. Romance ain't keeping me alive. Said, hey, baby, wanna cuckoo? She said, I was about to lose control. Said, you're just what I've been looking for. She said, I don't want to know. Clap for the Wolfman, he gonna raise your records high. Clap for the Wolfman, you gonna dig him till the day you die. "75 or 80 miles an hour, she hollered slow, slow, slow. Baby, I can stop right on the dime. Snuggled in to baby, just one kiss. She said, no, no, no. How was I about my time? Said, hey, baby, wanna cuckoo? She said, I was about to lose control. Said, you're just what I've been looking for. She said, I don't want to know. Clap for the Wolfman, he gonna rate your records high. Clap for the Wolfman, you gonna dig him till the day you die. Clap for the Wolfman, clap for the Wolfman, clap for the Wolfman.
Oh, yeah, I like that, Wolfman Jack. That was a good one. I wasn't sure what they were going to do. I was thinking when he said clap 3 times, I said it could be not 3 times. I was not sure, but I was ready. I was ready, and I managed to only mess up 1 time. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break and hear a word about the Mayberry Motor Inn. Mayberry Motor Inn, I'm going to tell you what, I just rode through last night and looked at the Christmas lights. They're absolutely beautiful. Please swing by when you're out on Highway 52 and go through their parking lot. The lights are beautiful. You cannot see them all from the road. You just pull through the little circle drive and you will really enjoy it. They do such a good job. And that's Mayberry Motor Inn, sponsoring this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. We'll hear a word from our friends out there at Mayberry Motor Inn, and then we'll be back with more music from High Country Grass right after this. I had no idea what you were going to do.
Margaret's listening from Alabama. She said, thank you for the Lord.
Hey there, we're having a big time, Bob King, and I'm going to tell you that story, but I will not tell it on the air. Don't care what nobody says. They can hand me $100 bill. I'm not going to tell it. But when I see you, I will tell you about the Wolfman Jack, and I know you're going to get a big kick out of that. Also, Mayberry Motor Inn sponsoring this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. And once again, please do go by and check out, not here, but check out their beautiful Christmas light display. It is really, really nice. And if you have folks coming into town and you need to recommend them a place to stay, Mayberry Motor Inn, you will not be disappointed. It's all on one level. They do have air conditioning, and they also have a swimming pool. Of course, we're not thinking about that right now, but they've got a swimming pool. And in the summertime, a very clean, nice pool. And a lot of times they're out there jamming and making music. That's Mayberry Motor Inn, bringing you this portion of today's Saturday morning merry-go-round. With that, we'll go over the weather forecast a little bit, get the group to do 2 songs, Charles, before we take a break, and then we'll take a break for the weather, if that's all right with the band. Let's welcome back to the stage for this portion of the merry-go-round, High Country Grass.
Thank you, Judy. We're going to get Darrell Jester to come up here and sing a song. He does a real good job on it, called Maggie Valley.
I can remember first time I saw her. She was so pretty and so fair, and I remember the look I gave her. It said, I love you and I want you for mine. Oh, the winds are blowing in Maggie Valley, and my love has gone away. Oh, the winds are blowing in Maggie Valley, and they're telling me she'll be coming back someday. There is a blossom in the springtime, and it blooms so fresh and new. But like the blossom, your love had faded, like the winter leaves of autumn always do. Oh, the winds are blowing in Maggie Valley, and my love has gone away. Oh, the winds are blowing in Maggie Valley, and they're telling me she'll be coming back someday. sitting down on the banks of the river, I think of her all the time. Now the winds are blowing across that river, and they carry me back to another time. Oh, the winds are blowing in Maggie Valley, and my love has gone away. Oh, the winds are blowing in Maggie Valley, and they're telling me she'll be coming back someday. Yes, they're telling me she'll be coming back someday.
Thank you, good job, Robert. Just got my phone coat on right there. We didn't do it. Thanks, good.
I come, bring along a dingy John. I come, bring along a dingy John. I come, bring along a dingy John. Barrel up to be seen in the morning. Yes, sir. Well, upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Upstairs, downstairs, out in the kitchen. Here I can build just a rise in the kitchen. Yes, sir. I come, bring along a dingy John. I come, bring along a dingy John. I come, bring along a dingy John. Barrel up to be seen in the morning. Yes, sir. Well, yonder comes the preacher and the children crying. Yonder comes the preacher and the children crying. Yonder comes the preacher and the children crying. Chickens scratching, toenails flying. Yes, sir. I corn, bring along a dingy John. I corn, bring along a dingy John. I corn, bring along a dingy John. Barrel up to be seen in the morning. Yes, sir. Well, old Aunt Peggy, won't you fill 'em up again? Old Aunt Peggy, won't you fill 'em up again? Old Aunt Peggy, won't you fill 'em up again? I ain't never drank since I don't know when. Yes, sir. I corn, bring along a dingy John. I corn, bring along a dingy John. I corn, bring along a dingy John. Barrel up to be seen in the morning. Yes, sir.
All right, that was a good number there, and I love the winds are blowing in Maggie Valley. Let's send that out in, that's a Crow Brothers song, but we'll send it out in memory of the late Raymond Fairchild, the king of the Smoky Mountain banjo today. Right now, we'll go back to you, Bob King, and hear a word about the weather forecast, and we'll be back with more music coming up from our special guest, High Country Grass, right after this. Thank you so much, Bob King. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, we're here on this first Saturday of the new year, 2026, broadcasting live once again from the historic Earl Theater, home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall, and also home of WPAQ's Saturday morning merry-go-round. And we were just reminding folks about how much we are thankful, and a person I forgot to thank, Robert, is here almost every week back there in the lobby, popping popcorn, and also the Arts Council that provides this beautiful venue that is so great to have the merry-go-round at it each and every week. Really appreciate them. So thank you again. Thank you to the High Country Brass Band. They're going to do about 3 more numbers, and then we're going to take another real quick break, if that's all right with y'all. And once again, this portion of the program being brought to you by Mayberry Motor Inn. Mayberry Motor Inn on the Andy Griffith Parkway here in Mount Airy, North Carolina, bringing you this portion of the merry-go-round. Charles, what you got picked out for us next?
We're gonna get Wolfman Jack over here to sing one by Travis Tritt called Where the Corn Don't Grow.
As we sat on the front porch, that old gray house where I was born and raised, staring at the dusty fields where my daddy worked hard every day. Well, I think it kinda hurt him when I said, Daddy, there's a lot that I don't know. Don't you ever dream about a life where corn don't grow? Well, he just sat there silent, staring at his favorite coffee cup. I saw a storm of mixed emotions in his eyes when he looked up. He said, son, I know at your age it seems like this whole world's turning slow. And you think you'll find the answer to it all where corn don't grow. Our times are real, there's dust and fields no matter where you go. You can't change your mind when you try where corn don't grow. I remember feeling guilty. Daddy turned and walked back in my house. I was only 17 back then, but I thought I knew more than I know now. I can't say he didn't warn me. This city life's a hard road to hoe. And it's funny how a dream can turn around where corn don't grow. Our times are real, there's dusty fields no matter where you go. You may change your mind, but you try where corn don't grow.
lay down where the tall pines grow. Is my sweetheart of the mountain home. She's my little Georgia listen to my story that I know is true about a road that moves in Georgia. Hair is red and eyes are blue, way down the Blue Ridge Mountain, way down where the tall pines grow. It's my sweetheart on the mountain, oh, she's my little Georgia. Mother left her with another. Every life that she had planned, maybe now she is a lady. What a mother couldn't stand. Way down the Blue Ridge Mountain, way down the Tall Pine Road. Yeah, I sit on the mountain, oh, she's my little Georgia. We often sang those songs together. Let her do her little part. She smiled at me when I would tell her that she was my sweetheart. Way down the Blue Ridge Mountain, way down where the tall pines grow. There's a sun on the mountain, oh, she's my little Georgia girl. Yes, she's my little Georgia girl.
The voice is getting kind of raspy. Let's try an instrument. How about that? We haven't played this in a while, but we'll try it. Banjo signal.
next in High Country Grass. We're going to hear another word from our friends in the Mayberry Motor Inn, at the Mayberry Motor Inn, and we'll be back with more music here on today's Saturday morning merry-go-round right after this. Thank you so much, Bob King, and I was working on trying to get some groups scheduled, because that's what you have to do in January. If you don't have people scheduled, you better get on the ball. So anyways, I'm working on that. Heard from John Bolden. He's listening in and said, I have to read it exactly, because sometimes if you do it wrong, it won't come out as funny. So anyways, we were talking about Mayberry Motor Inn just now, because they're the sponsor of this portion, and John said he would like to request a song, The Darlings, Tear Up My Clothes and Use Them for Rags, or any Stanley Brothers song. So anyways, I'm sure you could come up with something, but I just wanted to tell y'all that he was listening and hoping to get rain check back on the merry-go-round real soon. So thank you so much, John. And right now we're going to invite the group to go ahead and play up until the 1 o'clock hour, which that looks like that's about 11 minutes away. So probably again time enough for 3, but maybe 4. Once again, let's welcome back High Country Grass.
All right, John, them songs makes us cry a lot, but we'll try them anyway. I'll wait for you, dear old outlaw. It seems you never did get home. I'd fallen asleep at the break of day, just to drive these awful blues away. Wake up, sweetheart, now that's past. You slept your troubles on the way. Get ready now, love again. This old weary heart is stowed away. Well, I heard you crying in your sleep. You said you never done your own. My heart has always worshipped you, but still each night I left alone. Wake up, sweetheart, the night has passed. You slept your troubles on the way. Get ready now to love again. This old weary heart you stowed away. How can you treat me like you do? You know I never done you wrong. My heart has always worshipped you, but still each night I'm left alone. Wake up, sweetheart, the night has passed. You slept your troubles on the way. Get ready now, love again. This old weary heart you stole away. This old weary heart you stole away. this hammer, carry to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. I don't want your cold out shackles. I don't want your cold out shackles. I don't want your cold out shackles. It hurts my leg, it hurts my leg. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, was I running? Tell me to fly, tell me to fly. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. I don't want your greenback dollar. I don't want your greenback dollar. I don't want your greenback dollar. It hurts my pride, it hurts my pride. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Tell him I'm gone. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Take this hammer, carry to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone, I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. Thank y'all. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. Jerry does. It's called Everything's Changed.
Funny you should show up after all these years. If things sure have changed around here. Seen a lot of strangers since they put that interstate through. No, this ain't the same now that we once knew. They put up a plan where we used to park. Little drive-ins when you won't on. Kept things slow, right in this car on that corner booth. Yeah, everything's changed except for the way I feel about you. out here anymore. You were one of the last to get on board. That street that we grew up on, you wouldn't recognize. Oh, when things changed, you said goodbye. They put up a plan where we used to park, little drive-ins, a new Walmart, cafes closed, our name was called on that corner booth. Yeah, everything's changed, except for the way I feel about you. We put up a plan where we used to park, little drive-ins, a new Walmart, cafes closed, our name was carved on that corner booth. Yeah, everything's changed, except for the way I feel about you. Yes, everything's changed, except for the way I feel about you.
Mr. Boyce. Hey, we'll do a hillbilly gospel number here by Lester and Earl called Let the Church Roll On. Do that? Let the church roll on, let the church roll on, let the church roll on, let the church roll on. There's a preacher in the church, and he won't do right. What shall we do? Let the church roll on, 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 let the church roll on. There's a drunkard in the church, and he won't do right. What shall we do? Let the church roll on, 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 let the church roll on. There's some women in church, got pain on her face. What shall we do? Let the church roll on, 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 let the church roll on. There's a bear in the woods, and he's eating people up. What shall we do? Let the church roll on, 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 let the
church roll
All right, a great big hand for our special guest in the high country grass. And yeah, that's what you have to do if you see a bear. That's the best thing to do. Of course, I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I see a bear. I don't know. Don't ask me because I can be skittish. But anyways, I will not try to get up and hold its cub and take a picture. That you can guarantee. I will not do that. Somebody did that. Look it up. Anyways, right now we're going to send things back to you, Bob King. The time 1:03. We'll take a quick look at the weather forecast, and we'll be back with more music from our special guest, High Country Grass, right after this. They kind of can, huh? Yeah, the people in Nashville sending cubs and got, yeah, but yeah, the tree was hanging over this hotel fence, and I think it was in a hotel, yeah, the fence was right there, and people were sitting there, well, see, I guess they didn't think that it was a cute little but also the mama could kill them, and then the mama might not take it. You know what I mean? That's why they're not going to Thank you so much, Bob King. If you're just tuning in or just joining us, we're having a great time here at the Earl Theater, home of the Old Time Music Heritage Hall. And I'd like to encourage you to make time for old time in 2026. Check out the website at the Earl Theater at surreyarts.org and find out about all the things in the Blue Ridge and beyond concert series that you can enjoy, and also the merry-go-round. We want to encourage everybody, if you can come down to the theater, come on down. We'd love to have you. Each and every Saturday, we're here each and every Saturday with the exception of just a couple of dates, speaking of which that would be Autumn Leaves Festival. But other than that, we're usually here at the Earl Theater. And once again, next week, I want to tell you about who'll be with us. That's the Just Cause Gospel Band, and then the Gospel Melodies. So that's going to be a great program, all gospel, or just about anyways, mostly gospel. So that's coming up January the 10th. That's Maudie and her group on the 11 o'clock hour, and then Candace Noah and her gospel group. They will be with us for the 12 o'clock hour. So right now with that, we'll tell you that this upcoming portion of the merry-go-round is being brought to you by the folks at Mayberry Music Center. Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street here from the historic Earl Theater. And they'll be sponsoring this portion of the merry-go-round broadcast. And we're going to hear a word from them after the group does about 3 more numbers, and then we'll take our final break. Charles, what you got picked out for us next?
Okay, we're going to get Jerry to do a Waylon Jennings song here called Don't Bring It Around.
Well, I've been a fool for far too long. I've been lost to temptation, now I'm trying to be strong. Just when I think I've finally got it in control again, come blowing through the door with all the wild and crazy friends. Don't bring me around anymore. Lord knows I've had enough. I've been down to the bottom, now I'm trying to pull up. I don't care if it's free, keep it away from me. Don't bring it around anymore. Don't bring it around anymore. I told everyone I know that I'm cleaning up my act. Now all my friends are taking bets, there ain't no turning back. Girl, you make it hard on me the way you carry on. If you don't start to clean it up, I'm better off alone. Don't bring her Lord knows I've had enough. I've been down to the bottom, now I'm trying to pull up. But don't care if it's me, keep it away from me. Don't bring around anymore, don't bring around anymore. Well, you drag me to a party and you won't stay up late. But it's hard to stay awake when you're the only one that's straight. Your brother from Miami is more than I can stand. Wish that he'd just go back home and take that contraband. Don't hang around anymore. Lord knows I've had enough. I've been down to the bottom, now I'm trying to pull up. I don't care if it's me, keep it away from me. Don't bring around anymore. Don't bring around anymore. Don't bring around anymore. Lord knows I've had enough. I've been down to the bottom, now I'm trying to pull up. I don't care if it's me, keep it away from me. Don't bring around anymore. Don't bring around anymore. Our man Bicker's voice is blue. Yes. That's rough.
We'll try to stand the brother this year. Maybe we'll get through it. It's called White Dove. In the deep rolling hills of North Virginia, there's a place I love so well, where I spend many days of my childhood in a cabin where we used to dwell. White dove will mourn in sorrow, love will hang her head. I'll live my life in sorrow, since mother and daddy are dead. Kentucky headhunter style. Walk softly.
You say your stormy one's again, dear. You want me to take you back once more. You say you need a helping hand, but that's what you told me once before. Walk softly on this part of my love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this part of mine. Walk on. I know someday you'll find a new love. I feel your heart as it turns cold. Please let me down really easy. Oh, this will see as we go. Oh, softly on this part of my love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love.
Oh, that's a great number there from the group here, High Country Grass, and Kentucky Headhunters number there, I believe. That was a great number, and also wanted to make sure that I mentioned this. Y'all have a friend, I don't know if they're watching on YouTube, but sent a message to the station, and Margaret is listening in from down in Alabama, so appreciate you and for tuning us in. And also want to mention that this portion of the merry-go-round is being brought to you by Mayberry Music Center, located right across the street here from the historic Earl Theater, locally owned and operated, of course, by the Easter family. And they would like to invite you to stop in and check out their great selection of acoustic and electric guitars. They've also got bass guitars, mandolins, fiddles, banjos, trumpets, saxophones, clarinets, flutes, and much, much more. And they're at the Mayberry Music Center. They specialize in Blue Ridge guitars, and they're the authorized Blue Ridge guitar dealer here in the Mount Airy area. They always give a $100 discount off the suggested retail price of their Blue Ridge guitars, and you'll usually find some slightly used Blue Ridge guitars at Mayberry Music Center at a discounted price. They've also got all types of strings and accessories for your instrument, and when you stop by, if you don't see what you're looking for, please do ask them, because chances are they can have it for you in just a couple of days. And you'll also find there a great selection of bluegrass and bluegrass gospel CDs, including titles from Mount Airy's own Easter Brothers. Mayberry Music Center is open Tuesday through Friday from 10 until 4, and on Saturdays they're open from 10 until 3. They're always closed on Sunday. That's Mayberry Music Center, historic Main Street in downtown Mount area, bringing you this final portion of the merry-go-round. And if the group is getting their numbers ready and set to go, if it's all right with you, Charles, I think we'll have enough time to probably do 3.
Okay.
So have those ready. We won't have any more commercial obligations. And I do want to tell this being our first merry-go-round of the year, trying to feature all of the sponsors just a little bit. And I want to tell something about Mayberry Music Center. Last week, a little boy and his grandmother came into Old Mill Music, which is my business, and they thought they were at Mayberry Music Center, but that's okay. It's all going to have a happy ending. But anyways, they came in, and a little boy was really wanting a trumpet, and he was blind. And so we worked with him for a long time to try to find him a trumpet that he could hold and an instrument that he could use, and we had a great time and enjoyed helping him. He was a little boy about 6 years old, and his grandmother lives here. But anyways, I kept telling him I thought the trumpet was too big for him, and he needed to try a pocket trumpet. But I didn't have one, and it was Christmas. So anyways, Teresa at Mayberry Music Center, I said, let me call my friend at Mayberry Music Center, which was where these people thought they had gone down there. But anyways, that's a long story short. But they had one. So the little boy got to hopefully get him a pocket trumpet the next day. They were going to meet him over there because it was on their day off. So anyways, I want to thank personally Mayberry Music Center for sponsoring the merry-go-round each and every Saturday here on the Voice of the Blue Ridge. And they're not competitors of ours. We are friends. So thank you to Mayberry Music Center as well. And right now, that's going to give us about 9 minutes for the end of the program today. So probably 3 numbers, Charles. Thank you once again so much to High Country Grass. Haven't they done a great job? Thank you for all the calls as well.
Thank y'all for having us out. We're going to get Jack to do a gospel number here.
The song's entitled Lead Me Home. And Mr. Jamie Johnson does it. I was just tickled that my son told me to learn it. I have seen my last tomorrow. I am home in my last breath. Goodbye, sweet world of sorrow. My new life begins in death. Take my hand, lead me home. Take my hand, Lord, lead me home.
While the band's tuning, let's send that over to John Reese. He really likes Jack Holt's voice, and he is on the program ahead of us, the preceding program, the God's Child Records radio program, airing every Saturday at 10:30 here on the Voice of the Blue Ridge. We've got about 7 minutes away from the bottom of the hour, so probably time enough for 2 more numbers.
All right, we'll try one called Redwood Hill.
Change for any man. I've tried to comfort her, but she would not be still. And now the rain would fall as I found my way back down. Change for any man. I tried to comfort her, but she would not be still. And I'll not forget the day when Mother Nature cried on Redwood Hill. No, I'll not forget the day when Mother Nature cried on Redwood Hill. Thank God. I see the stars, I hear the roar of thunder, that power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art,
Light shall come with shouts of acclamation and take me home. What joy shall fill my heart? Then I shall bow in humble adoration and pay the Lord. Oh Lord, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art.
Oh, wonderful job for our special guest, High Country Grass. And until next time, we'll hopefully be joined by Just Cause Gospel Man and the Gospel Melodies. This is Jeannie Lowry signing off from another edition of the Saturday Morning Merry-Go-Round on the voice of the Blue Ridge, WPAQ.